I roll the op. Put his ass up in a sticker. Said we'll be back on by 4. We're a little early, but still, we on. I think I'm running that long. I'm off the gate, niggas. Let's go. Told y'all, I'll be back on by 4. Son sleep, he taking a nap. He'll probably be back up by the time the Warriors game come on. 7:30, 7, maybe 8. Sure, I hope. Like an A spot. Man, my niggas hate cops. I was lucky for to pick them. Can you take this too? I was gonna pick them. I was gonna pick the Warriors, but close it up, please. Thank you. So I don't have to multiply. Don't forget for this and that. But if he like, he's supposed to die. Supposed to die. Fuck it, I need more to lie, but I got on top of match. So the nigga come and found they caught this bitch and hell, I hold his banner like an A spot. Trying to buy and sell dogs, me and my niggas hate cops. Better go get some money while you out here top 100? What you mean? Am I top 100 this season? No. So I just started back playing. Let them stop out. And then you got to the top. That's that shit that got your dog. We want all ops. We need all ops on it. He put what's called at the 5. He took Jimmy out. Oh, they took Jimmy out the game? Did they take Jimmy out the game or do he got Jimmy out the game? This nigga crazy.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Vassell outside. Here's Fox.
God forgive him for this and that, but if he like he's supposed to die. Oh, sad though. He put Jimmy on the bench. I ain't never seen that. For the Lord.
And that one's good. Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are.
I'm gonna change my name too, Charles.
Oh, yes, they are, BA. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Back to Curry. Green in the post. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Shot from the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Green. He's covered by Fox. Driving to the basket. And here's Wembanyama. He gets it in there.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson-Davis. Tries again. And it's Curry laying it in.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Curry with it. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Fox outside. To the middle. Curry with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good awareness from Curry. Now he sees a chance for a steal and gets a fast break going.
Vassell with it. Now guarded by Butler. From the wing. Vassell can't get it to go.
Shoot that bitch, boy.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss.
He's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
We got decent little time too. I'm like, I don't know, 4 hours straight.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the
top straight lane. I wish them dogs shut the fuck up. But down, flag down, trying to tell him that he heard some. He ain't took that too well. He's running like he trying to make some.
Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Come up, that was best.
Here's Paul.
Right
Kicks it
now,
out
I
to
can
Barnes.
chance like a child with killers. This
Misses
shit
the three.
Man, just terrible defense.
Yeah, but
I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I'm alive right now. What's you doing?
Jackson Davis with it. The kick out. Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson Davis a screen. Shoots it from the corner. Curry, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Barnes. From downtown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Green, a screen. Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that ball was going to my right.
Wembanyama's got 7.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Green. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
He got it. He think he will. Let's stop that shit.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no. Every time they got the ball, they
like, hey, Choco's give me 2 days, and after that, I had 20K shit in my bloodshot on my camera and all that shit.
We're off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Fox left side. For 3. Rebounded by Green. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Stand one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Oh, Fox! No stopping him.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Moses. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And it's Heel missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Vassell outside. Another shot. Warriors with the rebound. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list.
Curry out there, quick as hell.
The competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
To the Wi-Fi. Touch me, but you know what? Turn that ugly last pass on his floor.
Spurs lead by 3. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Hard, it's good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Left side Hield. Pass to Payton. Back to Hield. And he banks in the layup.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Hield's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, shit.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots from the rim.
Everybody just looking.
What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Okay.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Right side Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama.
To the left side wing.
Can't get it to go.
Well, the defense catches a break there.
What the fuck is that score?
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Out to the right wing. Castle for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Castle's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot. And the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
We got 7.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
almost got bumped, but the good guy left.
And the Warriors with possession.
Pass
to Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. Jackson Davis, a screen. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jackson Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh,
too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league.
Because it's time to go to a chocolate. From my dope, I saw a couple of niggas on me.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now, entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Pass to Pajemski.
Oh,
there's the triple. Victor Wembanyama grabs it.
Why would I be on my feelings when I could be out trying to go block? I saw they going on go kill him. They got quick and shoot.
Alright, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to use the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Ryan?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Spencer. Here's Pajemski. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Three-pointer, Fox. Pure from three-point range.
Tell me what you know about that. It's your dumbass on fire. Do something to you, little boy.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's alright. Summertime should be a blast. Oh, shit.
Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Pass to Spencer. Jackson Davis with it. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
They set a pick. A shot from the high post. And it's Fox missing. Golden State with the ball. Here's the three. Here's Bassi. Goes back up. Deflected.
Fuck is he not going up with the ball?
Vassell outside. Fox for three. Warriors with the rebound. Picked it out of midair.
Keep throwing them bitches. Come on, Vassell.
Here's Vassell.
Man, that's bucket.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bassi. 6 to shoot. Now Fox.
Good shot. Why the fuck he got so far back?
Violation.
Good.
Get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Green with the ball. Outside heel. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Pajimski. To the inside. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Fox. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. Fox has got 10 points.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Pajimski with it. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
Fuck the defense.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Man, all the way.
Vassell left side. Over heel. Vassell's shot is good. And now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Chicago. Good. Like, should be one again. Hey.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Pajimski. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Bassi.
Let's go, Bassi.
For the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
So let me see. This my first game.
35 seconds left in the third. Here's Curry.
I think this is my first game.
Curry at the rim.
But probably
Where's
like a
the
4
rim
game.
protection? That's just too easy for him.
And here's Fox. 10 points for him. Puts it up. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Probably like on a 4 game because I had lost to some dude. I was losing by like 20 and shit. No touch, but I had made a comeback. I lost by like 8.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, I was focused on home, bro. Yeah, it's probably like a 4-5 game win streak, though. They got no. Hey, this shit funny as hell. Folks, I don't even call another timeout.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 1 second left. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
We don't play, man. That's funny, man. I know it.
But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the...
Let's go. We're fighting.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
We got one behind. Okay.
San Antonio leading by 8. From deep, Wembanyama. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Golden State with the ball. Outside Heel. Outside Kuminga. To the middle. Pulls up. The shot by Looney, no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Paul. The 3 from Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 11. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Back to Paul. Wembanyama up top. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Champagny.
He should have let Jimmy stay where he was
San
doing.
Antonio hits again from deep.
He should have let
Here
Jimmy
in the
finish
second
doing what he
half,
was doing.
they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Over Moody. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Now Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
From outside the arc. And it's Fox missing. Warriors trail by 11. Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Pass to Wembanyama. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Warriors trail by 11. Jackson Davis, a screen. And here's Curry for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Barnes. And he
Three.
was in the lane there.
Pop that
Gets a
bitch.
3-second call. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Curry. The three ball. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Left side Barnes. Vassell outside. On the wing Vassell. On the wing Vassell. From the arc.
Needs to quit. Go ahead on.
He drops it from range. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Vassell's shot is good.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side Barnes. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green.
Have Wemby do something. They can't do that thing.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
Was that first game or second game? How long have we been off? 37 minutes. That was first game, I think. Yeah. So I took forever on them timeouts. I ain't even called on them bitch for that. That was first game, so we like on a 4 game. Well, 4 game. Right? That's very lost. Like I said, we done like 20, came back, lost by 8. It's cool. I couldn't hit my shots though. Grizzlies. I need to see what that score is. Stevens, I wish they shut the fuck up. Oh, Stevie with that.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analyst Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Launches it. Nice shot by Stevens.
Yo,
Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams
I didn't even see that shit just popped
No
up.
question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting
like that.
back and forth action in this one.
You gotta be on low risk shooting shit like that.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Stevens.
No.
Takes the three.
Okay.
Rebounded by Castle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed
Let's hit that like button. Let's all know we need that 10 likes. Come
Adding
on.
insult to injury
Oh,
with the
fuck,
dunk
dude.
off
You
the
can
steal.
roll up.
Nice to see a good play on D.
Come
That
on.
led to some fireworks.
Good job.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his
Show
mind.
them up.
Oh, Fox with a steal. From deep,
What the fuck?
San Antonio again can't hit.
Folks,
And here's Memphis.
okay on that irritating shit right now, bro.
And he's going to the line for two.
Whoa.
The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
You didn't play 71 games.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Here's Stevens.
Yeah, if you're gonna have to call
Knocks
my
down
points,
the
then that's
long
cool with
J.
me. You can shoot that.
Stevens has got 8.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And the shot goes.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Jackson. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Here's Stevens. Jackson outside. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Fucking shot.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking
We
threes.
need to get TD back up to make this quick, bro.
Outside Wembanyama.
We need to get back to that mode.
Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The jump hook. And the shot goes in.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Jackson, the screen. And the basket by Aldama.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yo.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Bain with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And the basket by Bain.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Wembanyama up top. And stolen by Bagley. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Alec. Thank you. Spurs trail by 9. Wembanyama, no good. 46 seconds left in the first. Pass to Bain. Out to the right wing. Bagley for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Is Memphis going to get swept
so
there?
Much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Get swept? Come on, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get up out of here, man. I'm going to play with OKC just because Casey Wallace is on my screen. You still play with the Bulls. I'll see who my opponent go with. If I pick the Bulls, he picks somebody. I don't care probably because John injured. Nah, I'm just asking. That's what they finna get swept or what? They dumb it is though. Shit. Everybody knows because of John injured though. I think I played this nigga before. Let me see who he got for the Bulls. Bye. Wait till last. Bro, no, I don't have no matchup for that right now, bro. Watch out, I'll go next. I don't have the matchup. The big matchup. You got Zach Edey and Jim Jackson. Bofek is crazy, to be honest. I played him before, but I beat him. Record is nice, though. But man, it's nicer. I can't play with them right now. I already played with them early in the stream. Scottie Pippen Jr. got 26. Travels, goddamn. Yeah, he get illegal screen. Try hard. Who, him? You might be talking about him. Hold on, I gotta check the what's it called real quick. Nah. Bo. Big Bo. Bo, who starts these type of... Let's not put too much pressure on him. But who starts these niggas, bro? Other time, who folks thought the other day? Who he started the other day? I forgot somebody got started.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this week.
We got 4 likes. Come on, child. We got 12 of them. Come on, let's get 6 more likes. Oh, let's finish watching the game, though.
Here's Brunson.
6 more likes, shot. 6 more likes. Right, there we go.
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes.
Hey, yo, chill. Why are you starting off like that?
Wow.
That is a bitch,
putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Down low. Kicks it out, Towns. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Edie. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's the fast break. It's good.
I tell you, he is just a resourceful player. Towns making the most of any opportunity to devastating effects.
Let's go.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Outside Hart. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Morant with it. Hart covering. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break.
Hey!
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Morant.
What are you doing, OG?
There's
You're
Jackson
fucking
with
goofy.
the three. Always a nice way to start.
What
Makes
is
his first one.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Anunoby for three. Pure from three-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's me.
Here's Brunson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You don't want to play me.
Brian John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
Damn.
Morant's got 8 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Right wing. For three. That one is off. Grizzlies trail by 5. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Pass to Huff. The kick out to Williams. Drains the triple.
I see him on the floor. That's a third.
Right outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Williams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Towns. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Vince Williams.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And so Towns nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Williams. Back to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Jack's up at 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
He takes it in, puts the move on, and he takes it up.
Really got 7 blocks. What the fuck?
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. Towns outside. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
Towns gets the bucket.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Jackson left side. Pass to Pippen.
That's not a steal.
Now Aldama. McBride covers. Shot clock at 5. Doubled by Towns. Huff. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Shamet. Beyond the arc. Aldama grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, the shit y'all let me
And
just
the dunk
pass
by
on
Jackson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Towns. Out to the wing. Goes back up. And he knocks the jumper down. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one. Hook loose. Fast break. New York. Pushing it up now. Right with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Pass to Huff. Over Tucker. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Let me just get a dead ball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Headphones.
Towns outside. Fires top of the key. Another one falls for New York. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Jackson outside. Off target from three-point range.
Can't even see shit.
Pass to Huff.
Thank you, PJ.
And it's New York with a rebound.
Everybody got to go
inside.
home. I won.
Two-handed
Everybody needs to get the fuck out and go home, bro.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Kennard outside to the middle. Here's Edey. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Brunson with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
To the inside.
Man, thank you, Josh Hart. Cause what?
No good. Hart with the defensive effort. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer Bridges. The rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Hart. Bridges outside. Achua with a screen. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 5. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this one. 1 second left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Kennard for 3. New York leading by 5. And here's Brunson from the arc. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And it's New York with another.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Achua. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Achua with a steal. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Bridges.
I did not shoot.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Kennard for 3. Counted from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
The first one falls. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Morant with the slam! And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Right side, Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And that one's on target from the wing. He has 7.
Yeah, there's so many different ways Bridges can pick a defense apart. I mean, just dissecting them there.
Morant with it. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Brunson. Memphis with a rebound. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant goes all the way to cap off the break.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Brunson, a good look. New York, no good that time either.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Huff. Aldama right side. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot.
Woo! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Pass to Pippen. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Aldama. Towns with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. There's the three. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Jackson with it. Towns covering. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Pippen. Good D by Brunson.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Towns way outside. And so it's New York earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now? Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York leading by 10. Pass to Shaman. Outside McBride. Here's Towns. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
To the left side wing. Towns for three. The rebound by Jackson.
It's over for the Grizzlies.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Bane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Pass to right. Left side Tucker. Fires the three. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Morant with it. Now here's Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant on his way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Shaman. Defended by Kennard. Here's Tucker. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
I'm sure.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Jackson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's what he's doing. What he's doing.
What's up?
I'm trying to ask him if they're going to like that because he's got 2 minutes before he left.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And he makes no mistake.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense, yes.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Here's Brunson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity.
Oh,
There's
my
no back
God.
down this fellow whatsoever.
Morant. That one no good. Hart with the defensive effort. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh my
They're
God.
really employing a deep range
Still,
addition here,
Brunson?
and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Obi for three. Rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard outside. Outside Morant. No good from outside.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Jackson the screen. Pass to Edey. Here's the three. New York leading by 8. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson.
This is just playing back into
Pulls up
the
on the
season,
wing.
and they are just playing
And it's
back
New
in
York
round
with
two.
another.
What the fuck?
Leaving nothing to
These
chance.
niggas are
This
crazy.
run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Outside Anunoby.
Did he make it?
The
Yep.
three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside Brunson. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 12. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
Oops, whoop. 20 and 20 with the Stars. 20 and 20 with the Stars, man. That's good. Yeah, Scottie Pippen Jr. just fouled out. Nah, he just did that. I need my charger to keep my phone on 6. What you want, step boy? You ain't even go to sleep for real. I mean, when he do go to sleep, niggas gonna be asleep. My charger right here the whole time. Keep the door open. She likes that matchup. Oh, shit. Over for the Grizzlies, chat. Over for the Grizzlies season. They got swept. It's looking like a sweep. What's up, big boy? Where you going? Leave the door open. Oh, they down 6 then. They still don't need to foul though. Still don't need to foul. Let me put SJ right here. Y'all still don't need to foul. Hold on, y'all. I'm watching the end of this game. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, SGA just sent them home. It was a 2 though. But shit, that's still he just made it a 2-possession game.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
So hot, baby.
Garland.
Right there.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
The defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Offensive board. Screen by Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
They grab their own miss. Outside Garland. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The kick out to Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 9.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell, good.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Pass to Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now, why are you calling? You didn't want to call when it was time for you to call. Why are you calling now?
Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 1:25 left in the first. Pass to Williams. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. Stripped it away. Fast break, Cleveland. And here's Mitchell.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
A little bit better.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Dort, right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. Thompson pulls it in.
Look at the ball.
That mid-range game usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing's just a little bit off on that one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jerome. Clock at 6. And here's Strus outside. Pass to Hunter.
What the fuck? I didn't get that?
Back to Jerome.
No.
And here's Strus. Second chance shot.
No, man, he off still.
That shot is off.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Come on.
Joe with the ball. There's the trouble.
What? I didn't.
It's not going to go for him.
I tried to pump fake, but this one was so tight.
So far, as we
I thought
finish the first quarter,
to the screen.
the
That's
Cavaliers. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you.
What's gonna happen? We got a buzzer beater?
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Thompson with a screen. Here's Jerome. Still no points. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Tristan Thompson.
Goes up at the elbow. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw in this game. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Pass to Joe. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Thompson. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Joe. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And great awareness.
Okay, see?
Holmgren's
Y'all
so
make
good
conference
at reading
finals?
the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Conference finals?
Thunder with a lead. Finished off the break. Joe's got 7 now in this quarter.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Mobley with it. Now Wiggins defending. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. The 3 from Mitchell.
I know I switched.
Drains the triple.
That's all I know.
Mitchell's got 6.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Launches a 3. .133 left in the second. Now Okoro from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
What? I'll be so confused.
Outside Williams. Beyond the arc.
Is he supposed to be guarding him?
The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's crazy.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. The 3. The shot off that time. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Here's Joe. He buries it from 3. Joe's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Joe. Now here's Caruso. Over at Coro. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's Thunder's ball. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Mitchell's got 10.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Over to the left wing. Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had to line it up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
And more often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot.
Out to Garland. Back to Allen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. And the 3 off target.
He had more than to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell double team. Mobley outside. And it's good for 2. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, boy.
Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. Allen a screen. Garland with the ball. Hartenstein covering. Out to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. The 3. Shot clock violation. And they'll turn it over. A shot clock violation. Oklahoma City making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Here's the three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And here's Allen.
That's us. That's on Evan.
To Cleveland.
That's on Evan, bro.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade.
How you letting that pass happen?
Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Hey, what the
Just missed it.
That one
He
drops
was
4.
next streets behind,
Gilgeous
man.
Alexander's nothing if not a creator. To make that pass in his sleep.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Strus. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
We got 15 shots. Let's set that like, but we need to. I don't know how many more likes we need for 10.
Here's Hunter. Still without a bucket. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Yes.
Back to Joe. Pass to Holmgren.
Oh, why you still in the paint?
Second call.
Oh, this nigga running around. I don't know what he doing. He running around in the paint. Oh, I just poked that bitch. I don't know if
And
I done
Kenny
somebody or
Atkinson
what.
has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson.
That was my
He's
guess,
going to talk it over with his guys.
Good pass. I need to see that pull out back. I need to see that pull out back.
The Cavaliers trail by 8.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Jerome.
This one go to.
What if it goes? And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their super. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 8. Here's Garland. The shot a little left. The bounce goes his way though.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland on that attempt.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Garland to 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren with it. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Takes the 3.
Bow.
That one's good. And so Gilgeous Alexander with the assist.
This is too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
On the wing, Mitchell. Garland feeling it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Okoro. And it's Shai Gilgeous Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers trip by 11. Right side, Garland. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Now here's Joe. Here's Holmgren, covered by Mobley. Outside, Williams. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Now Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here.
Damn, 6 points in the third quarter. That's
Oklahoma City.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what
that's
they're
why the
seeing on
game's so
offense.
good. 6
There's
points
so
in the
many
third
assists
quarter
because
is
how
nasty.
this team is moving the ball.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Okoro outside. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. 3-pointer. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow.
Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane. What a finish.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Pass to Garland.
Good pass. It's there.
They need this. Williams grabs the board.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Hey. Ooh.
Caruso misses. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
Oh, what?
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Thank you. 5 points and 6 points. 11 points in the second half is crazy. 11 points, 2 quarters. FTG, gentlemen. I got Fmoig. Chance to lose before I touch for 200, bro. I didn't even know who I want to play this for. That was insane work. Bogdanovich come in, now you hear squish. Motherfucker, what?
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50.
And the three ball is good. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
To the inside, Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Just hit the shots.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Edwards. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Back to Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. By Reed. With the drive. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Pass to Antetokounmpo. You know, you're talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And here's T.
Oh, I ain't missing these shots, bro. This thing goofy
no
shot.
Good. Misses his first shot of the night. Lillard left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
What's that good shot I'm talking about,
Giannis
bro?
is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek freak. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Timberwolves trip. Here's Edwards driving to the basket.
I'm happy I laughed because they just.
Edwards is a low.
I'm happy to give me a layup
simply because he's got a football player's build.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
What are you reaching for?
Up and in on the way. Lillard's got 7 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good. Prince wide open. Kuzma with it. Out defended by Randall. Stolen by McDaniels. Randall with the bucket.
The defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
To shoot that bitch.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
5 to shoot. Back to Trent. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And again, the Bucks miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Count it.
Good work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Pass to Portis. Lillard from outside. He doesn't hit that one.
Make the turn, Jada.
No good that time.
It's a good
close contest so far as we finish.
Let's hit that like button. Can we get something like that? I think it was like 4 away. So we go for one like that. I'm watching the game, so I haven't been much. We found like so.
And some good action in the Bucks as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And
I need to bang. I need to time
the
out. I need to bang
for the Timberwolves.
I need to kill to go to the
really
phone.
mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
I got some on the can play 2-3. It's kind of funny, but I mean, he good, man.
There's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance.
It's like how them niggas be, what's it called?
You have to defend.
No, weak
That's why
shit.
analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
I don't know what just happened. Let's get a bucket.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Inside. Shannon.
Fuck no.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires.
Right.
That 3 off the mark. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
Bro, he's not from dribble through my body, bro.
Here's Shannon.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Screen by Giannis.
You good.
It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Shannon. Here's Alexander Walker. Now Dillingham. Front past the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. Boy, that young group gelled together.
Okay. I don't know why. Leave it alone, bro.
From the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled
What's your
up.
auntie?
Mindful of that.
Well, that's one way he gets it done, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fires the 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Bucks trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar defense, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Pass to Prince. Here's Lillard. Back to Prince. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will be taking possession.
going to be a 24-second shot clock violation and turn it over.
You mad 'cause I caught you trying to put stuff in your mouth.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Drains the three-pointer.
The three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
To the middle. And Giannis throwing it down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Minnesota in the lead. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper. I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim.
What?
I mean,
What?
The dunks he jams home.
Why is he going up, dude?
Downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And here's Prince
I've never
outside.
seen to just fucking lazy.
With the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Why the fuck is this nigga going up?
Antetokounmpo on the double team.
And they call that ball. We can just put a regular ball. We just put a ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
Bucks trailed by 5. It's Portis, high post. Here's Lillard. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards going all the way.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Why am I missing Dante's shot so? Missing
And
with
here's
Dante's
Prince
shot so.
outside. Sinks the triple. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the
I don't
ball.
know when this with.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead back up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Damn, Dante, hit some fucking shots, dude.
We know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Trent gets the bucket.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Randall. That one drops for him. Randall's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
God damn, bro.
There's Porter.
I'm seeing the pick on every fucking play.
Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, Trent drills the three-pointer.
Those are 3. I thought that was 2.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Randall outside. Screen by McDaniel. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 15 points.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
On the wing, Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Oh, Terrence,
it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 5. It's stolen by Randall. And Randall throws it down.
What a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. He's got 9.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be.
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Pass to Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Prince. Nifty move. Randall outside. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. From the arc.
It was some bullshit, but he took a good ball, man.
And now it's
I didn't even take myself up like that. It was a bullshit possession. He took some good ball, man. That's why I think
I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody there.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insane talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis.
Fucking back. Literally, Dave. Literally, I'm not taking that, boy.
Now, here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Edwards drives it. Oh, still out there from Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Porter looking it over. And here's Trent outside. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 5.
Everybody
And
cool.
with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth
I love
quarter.
Nas,
It's
man. The
still
big four.
anybody's
Big.
ball game.
Is it fourth quarter? Yeah. Nas going big four, man.
Here's Giannis.
Hey, go home.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
McDaniels. Pass to Shannon. Here's Reed. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
That's just so bad. Like, it is. It literally is.
Part of Brook
Face.
Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Out to the right wing. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Tell y'all.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams
They
walking.
jump from the chest, you don't miss one.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Plays it in off the pretty bitch. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the shot goes in. McDaniels got up to 9 for Minnesota.
All the things are good to
Started
that.
with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball
Who won up 8? Jamal Murray.
So
Damn.
Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup
Jamal Murray
and
won up 8.
refocus. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Prince. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You see him? Break chance. Overjump.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
We've got a timeout call from Chris Finch. And he wants to see
Hey, wait, move out before I kick you in the mouth.
And right now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lopez a screen. Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds
Ma, stop asking about him. He good.
Edwards misses the jumper.
Come on, let's see him
I
balls
wouldn't
up.
say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Well, let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. A rebound by the Bucks. Lillard outside. Good on the triple.
I don't know how much better. I let him shoot that bitch
Got
five,
10 points in just a
That's
second.
really because most players.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Yeah, the defender
Most of the shots there,
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And Damian Lillard.
Come on, Jay, look. Look, what's fucking lad, bro? That's That's an
And once
early,
again,
bro.
by Minnesota. Bucks
Mm.
trailed by 3.
My country needs to go home on my uncle, bro. Yeah, he all about that ain't no silly, bro. You fucking missing shots and I'm just lagging on. I'm lagging, bro. I'm literally right here fucking outside. Go home. Too many motherfuckers. Let me get the bell right now. I think. Go to. Go for I don't know why he think that. I'm not panicking or nothing. I'm chilling, basically. Crazy.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
So what are you doing? Talking about double. Why are you doubling? I'm switching. Let's call it slow his.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. From deep, Prince.
I let him stay there.
Prince has got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
I can't hear what Dante and Nikhil gonna come in and do his job.
Minnesota with the triple.
Nikhil gonna get the job done. Stop lagging.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
And you can't.
I gotta take 9 reads out, bro. He's literally too slow to switch every time. Like, it's a screen every possession, bro. You can't get over there.
There's a screen. Here's Edwards. It's good.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Lillard attacking him.
What is?
Here's Giannis. It drops.
And
what a sensational bucket to put them within 1.
Thank you.
Feeling very
Thank you. That bitch is in my left hand.
That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And he hits both free throws here.
Three fouls.
Seconds left in the fourth. Driving inside. From outside the arc.
The fucking defense.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was
Al Kuzma. I promise you that that was my last who I thought he was going to shoot that bitch with. Cal Kuzma.
To stop the clock. That's the enemy in this
Cal Kuzma, though. You going on second for that? You should have literally did it again.
Within range, you know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Lillard way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
I just thought they won 20, at least 25.
So against them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Look how much quarter
What's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Solid gunshots.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
Let's go. 26, 8 for 14. Miles 4 for 5. Damn, 18, that ain't shit. I ain't saying that ain't shit, but 18, 13. Look decent. I'll try to go back. A fork? What you mean? A fork is a fork. Yo, grandma got the muffin. Pie. Mom, call him in there. Look at him being fat. I don't even got nothing. Come on. Let me show you. I don't have it. 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 Follow me, or you wanted some of that? 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 What are you doing? Stop. For real. Stop. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Look at the lag, bro. Please go. That's gonna make me get off until till motherfuckers go home. Cause yesterday just live, I've been good. The last little 2 days, I was good. You smell good, fat boy. Hey, you smell good. I don't know why we just do that. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I might end up quitting this game. I might just turn my game off.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here.
So,
We'll hear.
I already told her about what I'm gonna do. Let me say, not what I gotta do. I told her I gotta get another.
From Ali LaForce as well. Pass to Richards. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense, too. That time, Steph Curry.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed. Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the
Oh, you were just finna get off me. Watch out. Oh, God. Watch out, all that, dude.
Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Looney, the screen. And it's Stephen Curry with the
I've been there, though.
I mean,
Bro, they
just
haven't
so
been together,
easy
but
for
both my
Curry
sisters
to
said,
get
bro, they
that
both got
three
computers and they both got phones, bro.
Now we'll go to Ali LaForce. And a chance to talk with head
Two
coach
devices,
Mike.
4 devices alone just
I
put
wanted
on
to
so
know
much,
how
especially
you
on
plan
computers,
on
bro.
tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as
The
possible.
computers are-
Anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive. Trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
There you go, bro.
Okay, thank you, Ali.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
To the paint. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Back to Moody. And here's Curry. Outside for Butler. Pocket 4. Puts it up from 15. Richards pulls it in.
That pass came so fast.
Jacks up a
man.
3.
I didn't even see that.
And Durant hits from deep.
He just jumped.
Durant's got 5.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Butler. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up.
I'm going to start jumping. I'm going to start jumping. That's all I'm going to say.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
That's all I'm saying. I'm going to start jumping.
Curry gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Booker, here we go.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Curry's shot is off. Richards with it. Now guarded by Curry.
That's Draymond's
called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Here's Richards. Hasn't gotten one to fall
yet. I
yet.
just you come from out of that getting stuff, so what would you just
out to Beal. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Moody. Here's Curry. Here's Looney. Right side Curry. Goes back up. And the shot is good off the backboard. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball.
Yeah, Moody, I'm thinking he's going to keep coming. This nigga stop.
He ends up being pretty good. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Yeah, okay.
It's tipped. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody.
Substitution on the floor.
Beal outside.
But I'm there.
For 2 with that bucket.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How do you do that?
Now here's Curry. Tipped. For 3, Allen. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Plumlee. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Moody on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. The Suns leading. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 11.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
See what I'm saying? Niggas is throwing the ball. Good DG. Niggas is throwing the ball.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Bye. 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 See you.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
The 3 from Curry. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Beal. The rebound by Post. The Warriors trailing. Right wing. Here's Santos. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Jones. Three-pointer O'Neal. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And the Warriors with possession here. And
you get a foul.
Let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Curry takes it in. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Count the basket. Curry's got 14.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Shoots it from the corner. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Allen gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead.
Simple.
We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Y'all see it stopped, man. It just started back, bro.
Keep letting them take it from them.
It stopped.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown from Phoenix.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Curry with a steal. All the way to the rim. Curry.
Yeah, nothing short of explosive. Curry taking it away and finishing the break by himself.
Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Post. The Warriors leading. Healed on the wing. Puts up a three. Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Not going to go that time.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him.
Yeah, it's back. Come on, Uncle. Yeah, it's back. That's what I'm talking about.
You want to give a wide open look from 3-point range.
And they call a foul. They ain't got time for this shit, bro.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to
That's
the
fucking
rim.
Buddy Hill. You want to turn around and shoot Buddy? Yeah.
Yeah, anything
layup
in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers.
Yeah, now I can bang JM. What the fuck?
1:43 left in the first half of this game. Outside Butler. Back to Pajemski. There's the triple. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Pajemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Everybody except for who are.
Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
2 points.
Please put
he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler. It's deflected.
That's why.
And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Durant, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. And here we go again. The Warriors on the break. And the basket by Hield.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter.
That was deja vu. I felt that coming before it even. I seen that going in before.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Butler. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Unable to get that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors.
That shit is really over the tip.
Then back to the action. And
And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Look at this. 2 by 6. Of course, you know I got
Warriors lead by 4. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
Butler surveying the floor. Outside Pajemski. Moody from outside. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Outside Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
But Butler just came in, so please tell me how he tied.
One defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
The Suns trailing. Three-pointer field. Knocks down the long
hey, man, let you do it. Plus the lag in this last game, because this lag is killing me.
Here in the second half, this game's still
insane.
nipping
It just came out of nowhere. That's what makes it even worse.
The fans are getting their money's worth.
I'll just see that
right
shot.
now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Up top, Durant. Pajemski grabs the board. Moody with it. Beal picks him up.
No.
Pass to Jackson Davis.
Look at this. Like,
here's
what?
Green.
Look
at Draymond flexing with that finish.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
The kick to Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Richards, high post. And stolen by Green. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. Green with the ball. Richards picks him up. Pass to Santos. Left side Moody. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta. Moody's got 6.
You know what? This game has been fun to watch. Both teams exchanging heavyweight blows.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from
look at the ball. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I just had the ball.
Of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Great intensity from KD, not allowing the defense to end the play.
Back to Moody.
What are we doing? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
6 to shoot. Pass to post. Back to Moody. From deep. Richards pulls it in.
Ooh, missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Moody from outside. Sinks it from distance. Moody's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pajemski into the lane. Inside. Moses Moody! Up strong for the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside, Green.
Why did he stop, though?
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to post. Outside Moody. Here's Pajemski. And that's not
I have enough time for a regular shot. I literally threw the ball like 1.5 seconds.
To be an exciting
Just get that bitch in 1 second. That's enough to pass shots to that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 1.
I literally see the shot. I didn't see the pass. I saw the shot. Booker just leg, die.
He's a scoring machine.
Take them corner each.
Curry with it. Here's Butler.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Hield. Here's Butler. And Butler inside.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Dunn outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Get out the way.
A few possessions
Everybody.
into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Right side Curry. Shot is up. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 20.
So? I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside Booker.
I mean, they got some of the best. What's the college? Yeah, like, they got some of the best. They have some of the best players.
Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This will help Devin Booker. His shot selection terrific at cashing in from that spot on the floor.
Jones misses. And so it's Golden State with it. To the inside. Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Up top, O'Neal. Into the lane.
Oh, buddy. Thank you. Please get him out. We said the same thing with the Celtics, though, because of both. We got
Hield. So both teams making some changes here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot
some good ass offense for you, though.
And the results have been outstanding.
Now Booker.
I might need to play Russell Crowe.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Good. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Pass to Curry. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there.
He's going to the college screen every time coming at home.
And the timeout by Mike Budenholzer. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Timeout. To listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over. Urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
See if he finishes this lineup.
1:57 left in the final quarter. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
What the fuck is this, bro? This dumb shit makes me fucking mad irritating.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there.
You shoot the I fucking pump fake. That's gonna kill me. Oh my uncle. That's gonna kill me. Weak ass pump fake, bro. That shit lame as hell. That shit lame. Lag. All that shit lame.
That's unfortunate. Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
Down low. Outside for Green. Pass to Butler. Green. A screen. Curry surveys. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's hammered home by Green.
This team trusts everybody, and this time the trust is in Draymond Green.
And that's a foul. Called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Looney. Here we go, one-on-one. Right side Curry. Count it. Tie game. Huge basket right there.
Take that shit. Fucking ball, that's Draymond.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
That's Bo Bowling, Draymond, bro.
And it's a 2-point ball game.
Should I make the sub right now?
Just incredible
confidence. Good. That's Draymond reaching in on Bo, bro.
Free throw line.
Get in back in.
Win close games.
Nah, get two good real quick.
That narrows the gap to 1. And so Curry nails both of them.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Outside Bull. Pass to Durant. 34 seconds left in the fourth.
Good D. No, that's great D. That's great D. 2K to build now. That's great D.
Absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Here's Curry. Richards pulls it in.
Curry can't get a fucking bucket on fucking over. What's the collar though? I had 2 shots. That was a real too. But that's fucking what's the collar though?
That's the type of move
that you
see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Oh my god, bro.
Sure does.
Curry with
Curry
a
still got a
steal.
chance? You still got a chance, Curry?
Fires it.
I didn't even get the foul, bro. I didn't get the steal. Fucking bro. Literally. That computer defense and that's what I'm talking about. Big with the shooting, bro. I bring him couldn't post to get picked on defensive wise. Looney slow as hell. TJD, he could keep up, but shit, he can't shoot. Left 21, 5 for 9. I think I missed 2 shots with Curry. I definitely did. 4 threes, take it out. I'm 11 for 17. I don't know what the fuck that is making miss. We gotta go back with Jimmy though. Especially Jimmy. I don't be using Jimmy enough. That's another thing. Well, that's because I don't do that shit with Jimmy. Move with Jimmy, how I move with Curry. Especially against computer defense. He said best team. I feel like I could go to it. You could have anybody look like a best team by this bit. You could come out with 15 point first. So play superstar whole first quarter, play superstar the whole second quarter, play one the whole third, play one the whole fourth. Who do I want to put at like that? I gotta make a decision. I feel like Loon's my best choice. Loon, well, I'm gonna go TJD. I'm gonna go TJD. He can take paint and yeah, I'm gonna go TJD. See how I could operate the pick and roll with him if I need to. All-time Hornets against the current Warriors. Great. Who the fuck even started with that? Let me see. Okay. Ice. Put Moody on ice. No, keep Jimmy Butler.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside
That's my game of the Warriors.
We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Charlotte Hornets facing the Golden State Warriors.
Another game. Better reward, better result. We need to get this game in, then play a chill one game and hit 30 points before we get off, because then by the time the Warriors and the Rockets game will be on. Yo, Picasso. Yo, Pasaco. I'm gonna say Young Pasaco. I see you, fat boy. You come to pick it through the peak hole. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie. This wood, when this wood for the Warriors and Rockets game, gonna do it.
Here's Curry. Buries the 20-footer.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry.
Come on.
Just put that on repeat.
We haven't been actually locked
to the paint. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Curry. And slam dunk by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And here's Ball.
I gotta be so loud.
Update from the sidelines. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly.
Mooney's gonna go deep corner. LaMelo's gonna step up on Curry.
Defense tightens up, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
You're gonna mess me up.
Now here's Curry. Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go.
Nice feed. You can see how Curry makes that.
I gotta play defense.
Even when he's not scoring.
Here's Johnson. Isaiah Jones. On deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so Butler nails both of them. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Ball with it. Butler covering. Ball surveying the defense.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Here's Curry. Curry on the wing. For 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
First dead ball.
Here's ball to the wing right side. Butler
First
with
time
the
I
steal.
Come on, though. You doing stuff. Stop.
He's got 5. To the left wing. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To Johnson. Here's ball. A second chance effort. Green with the block.
Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 5.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
They double team Curry. Butler on the way. Now Jackson Davis.
Everybody's gonna keep double team. Double team.
Pass to Moody.
Come on.
A 3 ball.
Come on. Go ahead, double team. Especially West Coast. Please double team.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game. And no good.
As well as that dead-eye shooting form.
They double him with Green. Pass to Rice. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State. .56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Curry. There's the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hey, boy, be cool. Good, be cool.
Here's Rice. And they'll get another chance. On the
Let's get into it. I ain't playing no more. We got enough of this guy here.
Here's Morning. Still scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. The rebound by Post. Curry with it. He has 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
I hope next year he's in the league. I hope he don't like that.
Left side Curry. Here's the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Faster feet. Damn, Jimmy Butler out for game 3. They said Kuminga gonna start. Ah, come on, Kuminga. We need you. That's on time. We need you. This is his game. What quarter we have? I'm gonna get a second. Let me get a second. Tell him hit the like button. Say hit the like button, chat. We gotta get this done. We gotta come back later with a better stream. Everybody go, man.
With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're
7.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuminga, no good. Hornets trailed by 3. Curry on the drive. And Curry with the stop.
Oh, man, that's a rarity. Steph going in and throwing it down. You know the bench is loving that.
The 3 from Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Good.
Hit by Kuminga. Over in the corner.
Wow! I just thought it took it.
Alright. And the clock.
Alright.
And it's Morning with the rebound.
Alright. I'm an uncle.
With the drive.
And you expect the shot right so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Hornets trail by 3. Down low. They kick out to Hield. On the wing, Hield. And the 3 ball is good. Hield got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Here's Curry. Here's Jackson-Davis. Here's Kuminga. The 3-pointer, no good. Hornets trailed by 4. Johnson outside.
What's the fuck, bro?
Floats one. It's stolen by Kuminga. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Warriors leading by 4. To Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Santos. And he banks in the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball up top. Still yet to score. Here's Morning. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The big fella Morning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
And both free throws good for Morning.
Come on, Jimmy. You got 6. Let's go. In this quarter with more than 12.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 4. They set the pick. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 8 points.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Right side, ball. Here's Rice. Charlotte, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Butler. Missed inside.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the inside. Here's Morning. Hits the layup into the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morning's got 6 points in the quarter.
Check out Morning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the shot goes down. He's got 10.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Shot's good by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Inside, over to the left wing. After Rice launches it. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Butler. Pulls up on the wing. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Butler. That one doesn't drop. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Johnson's got the first basket of the third quarter for Charlotte. Outside, Kuminga. And that one is hammered home.
Man, Moody is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
Outside Butler. Moody with it. Back to Butler. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State.
That was so petty.
And it's Butler missing.
Moody.
Here's Rice. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
What are you doing?
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
The Warriors making a switch
Hey, boy.
here. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
No Jimmy tonight, man. Here's what you got.
And so he hits both.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Outside, Jones. Johnson in the corner. Back to Jones. Mourning inside. Here's Johnson. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
My shots coming off screens with Foley
and both free throws good for Mourning.
TJ being a pick and roll.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Curry. He has 7.
Can't even throw the ball if I fucking wanted to.
Green. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. He's got space. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Damn.
Curry's got 9 points.
That's
Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Rice. The tray. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's Butler.
I thought you were going to miss off from the
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spot.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
My hands are hot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Jones. No stopping him there.
What do y'all want me to do? That's what I'm talking about, bro. You don't. You jump, it's a foul. You don't jump. They don't want you to jump, bro. Simple. It's that simple. They don't want you to jump because you're not gonna get an animation. It's J-Man fucking Eddie Rice.
You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
And then Eddie Rice, but no fuck, Rice.
With a fury,
rubs it in deeper with the hanging finish.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Jones. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hornets trailed by 3. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. Here's Moody. And the shot by Moody.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Jones.
Hey, stop.
From the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Charlotte calls timeout.
He can call timeout anyway. Maybe close game with him.
Both teams will make substitutions.
How you feeling, David?
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hornets trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A. Curry with the steal. Steph Curry, what a finish!
Nothing short of explosive. Curry taking it away and finishing the break by himself.
Walker with a clean look. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Fires from deep. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Unwilling to let up a bit more of the moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Warriors making a switch here.
Hey, boy, I don't want to hear that because she told you to get out.
First thing you talk about when Kemba's name
me, I don't.
is his heart, but that has to come with a tremendous amount of effort, and that's always something you can see from Kemba, his willingness to put himself out there.
You're not crying. You definitely whining.
They're going for the throat.
Defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, buddy.
Curry gets the bucket. Here's Hield.
You got the numbers.
Jacks up a 3.
Go back on me.
The shot, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot,
that's it. I heard that's it. Not fuck shit.
You want to see on every possession throughout the game.
we reach the fourth quarter, and a game that may be already out of hand.
Come on, Warriors, get out here and play these footballs.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Charlotte calls timeout.
Maybe play deal. Let's just go. He got some defense. I want to see it. Let's get about 14. We can fuck around for a little bit. I got 66 overall. 15 up over, yeah.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to your defense. No one else can do it. Time to pull on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Rice. On the wing, Wallace. Down low. Here's Mourning. Up and in on the way.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Warriors leading by 14.
Just hold the ball. Look at his ass.
And here is Curry. To the middle. Pass to Key. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You did it.
Shoots. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
He can't hit.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
Wallace misses. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Buck. Back to Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Steph with a great job there, just getting to the and-one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
Hornets trail by 13. Knocks down the three-ball.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. And another three for Charlotte.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Warriors making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
This is that one lineup I was talking about. Well, nah, it was with, I think, putting post at the flash.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hornets trail by 11. Pass the ball. Jones looking for an opening. That shot is no good. His fifth miss now in 12 tries. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. It's Curry outside. Curry parries the three shot.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Ball no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Fuck off my court. Alright, chat, that's it. That's it for now. I was gonna try to schedule on my way about the Wi-Fi. Like the funny man, motherfuckers in the bitch on the Wi-Fi's, you know? I feel it. You know what I feel. But shit, we gonna go back live after the game. Shit, my fuck should be gone, and you know, if we got the post notifications on, then you ain't gonna miss the 1, 2, 3 big home run. I try to round. I'm off this shit.